Welcome to Cargo Insights TV. My name is Shreyansh Kohli and we are here today at South Asia's largest exhibition, IICS 2025. We're shooting a mini podcast series by the name of Minds Behind the Movement, and today we have with us Mr. Afzal Malbarwala, founder of Galaxy Freight. How are you, sir?
Thank you very much, Shreyansh. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Shall we get started?
Please.
All right, sir. So my first question to you is, given that we have so many exhibitions and events now, clearly the importance of the logistics industry has been rising. Given that, where do you see the future of this trade?
This trade is developing like anything. You see, the government of India is also supporting very well now logistics. And basically, the logistics industry got a big name after the COVID because of the movement of the vaccine, everything done by logistic people. We were the only people in the COVID period who were allowed to open office and do the work, because if we kept the office closed, who will be sending the pharmaceutical abroad? So that is why the eyes were opened, and today logistics industry, if we see, always the government is talking that they have to bring the logistic cost down. I had never heard this before. This is the first time I am hearing now since last 4 or 5 years that logistic cost has to come down. So it means the logistics will definitely there to grow, and today India is also growing. You can see today our economy is growing very rapidly. We are having free trade agreement with many countries. So there definitely the logistics will play a very big role and very big part in the development of our country.
All right, sir. So as we all know, you're a first generation entrepreneur. So when you started Galaxy Freight, what was your vision with it and where do you think it is now?
See, I started a company in 1988 in the name of Speed Cargo Movers with my father's support. My father was also, as you must be knowing that, although we are from Gujarat, Memons, I have studied in Kerala, born in Bombay, studied in Kerala because our forefathers had migrated to Kerala for business. I came down to Mumbai after my graduation in 1977 and I worked in a bank for a year. Then I came into this, one of my friends brought me into the trade. So my father, he came to Mumbai. He also migrated to Mumbai in 87. Then he said, okay, why don't you start your own business? You worked enough in this company. Because Memons, number of years he works, till last, he will open a small pan bidi shop, then only he will die. Before that, he will not die. It's because Memons and Boris and Khoja, always business is in their blood. So he said, okay, why don't you start that? That is how we started in a small way. And I had many people in the industry. I can even name them, Eastern Cargo, Lalit said, he helped me by giving a table space in his office. And, I was working under the guidance of Mr. Ramesh Javeri, who was a veteran in the trade. So, whatever I have learned in this trade is because of the thanks to Ramesh Javeri. May his soul rest in peace. He is no more in this world. And he is the person who had told me this one and these people. And slowly we started. It was a lot of difference today. A lot of changes has happened in the industry. Earlier, it was a different thing altogether. We had a lot of books to be referred. Today, there is no books to be referred. Everything is, online and cut and paste. And, we had to check with online. There is nothing we had to study. Now, today, you don't have to study anything. Earlier, you had to study many things to come into this trade and to get success in this trade.
Okay, so how do you think the evolution has been? How are things different from when you started and where we are now in 2025?
See, as I told you earlier, if we had to grow, we have to study. Because see, if I don't know, the customer will not be with me. But today you don't have to study. Everything is online. You can see on the computer and you can just do whatever you want over there. You don't have to see anything. You see, that is changes are happening. Everything is changing in the world. It is not that it has not happened for good. It definitely happened for good. Today, everything is changing and it is definitely happening for good. Even logistics also, if we see today, everything is automatic. Today, we are talking about e-airway bill. Everything is systematic. Everything. Customs are, getting modern. They are also ice gate. We put a document automatically. It comes. The time they are taking less. Earlier, it took, 2-3 days to more than 3-4 days even for an import shipment. Today the import shipments are cleared within hours. It is without so the demurrage is saved, everything is saved. Modern, the technology is changing, it is happening and it is very good for the industry. I am not denying that. There are changes, of course. For us, to adapt to that, old school people, we have to learn. It's a learning process for us. But still, that is always a good to learn.
Okay. So now that the second generation has taken over Galaxy Freight, where do you see the company going?
I was all alone, so I did not want to grow. Definitely, unless until you have a solid hand along with you, you will not be able to grow. I was lucky enough that my son Fardeen, who was studying in UK, after 5 years he thought of coming back, and the only place who could give him a job was Galaxy Freight. And that is how he got interest in the business. He came into the business, and once he came into the business, the new generation, new thinking, and he started developing. And definitely me and my father supported him. My father was there till 1992, sorry, 2012. So we supported him, and he changed the company. He wanted to go in the new way, and as per the requirement of the current scenario in the current world. And we slowly we started developing. He started developing, and today, by grace of God, we are happy where we are.
All right, thank you, sir. That's it. Do you have any message for the audience?
Message for the audience: people who are in the state, please make sure that your conscience are clear and doing it very clean work. Don't think that you can do shortcut and make money. That will not last long. Thank you very much.